Hey, sugar. Almost got us punching a bite. Oh, snot. How do I call it? Start up FSG. That one. Activate that. Good. I can fire it again. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There we go. Morning. What happened to me yesterday? I wasn't very well, mate. I really wasn't very well. I was dizzy. Fucking, the throat was so sore I could barely speak. So in the Discord, in the site Discord, in my section, I put in very early yesterday that I wasn't going to be on. But today we're on. We're on the community farm. It's the first time I've been on the community farm since about November. I have no clue what's going on. So I suppose let's just get you on the gaming screen and we'll have a look around, shall we? So let's go. So I'm at the door of the community farm. What sort of a uniform we got on? Let's have a look. What a surprise! We got the beekeeper outfit on. That's fucking Kev's fault, that is. Hold the line caller. Let's just get out of this shit. Is this Montana? It is, mate. It is, mate. Montana ×4. If you want to come on, just apply for the rights to come on through the ticket system in the Discord. And if you've already done so, you can come on and give me a hand. So, I suppose the only real way to see what bricks... Oh, shit, we're due a hurricane. Oh, crap. First thing I need to do is find out where all the vehicles are and make sure they're in the right place. I was going to join yesterday, but there isn't a job list. I have the rights and rows. If you come on now, mate, I can give you them. I'm the moderator on the farm, so I'm about to do that, actually. Let's just make sure I'm on the farm. Farm management, log in as admin. And there we go. I can give you a row. I can give you some rows. What we normally do is start out with minimum rows. Like you can jump in the vehicles. You can say yes or no to the jobs. Right. So let's see where everything is, shall we? Let's just quickly scroll through the vehicles and see where they all are. What's this? Oh, this is an R. This is a 7. Seems to be in the right place. All tractors over here all seem to be in the right place. 4 over here. We never used to have 4 here. Anyways, let's have just a run around here. Another tractor over there. Seems to be a lot of tractors down here. I hope they've left whoever's been on here has left a couple of tractors up the other road. 2 trucks. Yeah, that seems to be the right place. A couple of pallets there. Corn header. Yeah, they all seem to be in the right place. And cultivator there. Yeah, that's all seems to be the right place. And in here we should have the combine and the Macdom. That seems to be the right place. Right. That's the same farm. Okay, so we're up to the other farm. We've got a modded John Deere. You can tell it's modded because of the lightning on the front with a spreader. Something in this shed here. I think this is the fire truck. Yeah, it is. But to be honest, I don't know what the exact use of that thing is. Bale trailer. Forage trailer. There should have been like 3 or 4 fucking tractors up here. That's a big cedar. I think one of those tractors has got to come back up here. Because this is a sprayer over here. But we've only got 1 tractor up at this farm. We need to bring another tractor up here. A big one. Hey Ray, how we doing, mate? 2 seconds, let me put the overlay on so I can see all the traps on at once. Overlays. There we go. Yeah, so we need to bring Mr. H's tractor up here. Because it needs a big tractor up here as well as a smaller one. And that's where it should be anyway. So let's see if we can find Mr. H's tractor. Is that it? No. It's probably that one. Is there another one? The quad track. That's Tav's tractor, the R8 4-track. Jers, good morning. Forgot about you, Jers, yesterday. I'll do it after stream today. Right, let's take this one up there. In fact, I'm gonna cheat. No, I can't cheat because I ain't got that profile. So all we're gonna do is take this on at the farm, and then we'll start some jobs. Matt Fields, morning. How you doing? Doing good. Plotting something for Sunday? Oh, who are you plotting against? Because to be honest, some of your plotting isn't that much got any like redemption in or anything like that. We're also gonna skip the day, so we're doing this during the day as well when we start some work. Oh, my first coffee of the day, peoples, as well. I'm still feeling under the weather with this fucking flu. It's kicking my ass. Yesterday was exceptionally bad. Like I say, I was out of breath, a little bit dizzy, really hung about the nose area. It was horrible. I might do something for my birthday on Sunday. Oh, nice. That's hardly plotting, is it, against yourself? Can't really plot against yourself, dude. Sorry. It's impossible. Reason why this thing should be up here is because of that cedar. There's not many things that can drag it. To be honest, we could do another one of these for the bottom farm, even though we got one in the 8-wheel. I think it's an 8-wheel. Be a 4-wheel. But like I say, it's been a long time since I've been on here. At least all the vehicles are kind of tidy. Sometimes when we come back after a long break on a map, we come back to the farm and the vehicles are everywhere. I mean, we do put in the Discord that, you know, if you are coming on any of the community farms, please put the tractors and trailers back exactly where you found them. Not exactly where you found them, but put them back where you found them, so that the next person coming in can know where the tractor is, know where to find it, know where to put it back, know that it's clean, know that it's got fuel in it. And then it makes life a lot easier. Also, don't start a field if you can't finish it. I might be in Signal County that day. Uh-huh. I'm good, mate. I'm good. Well, I say I'm good. I'm here. I'm here. That's all I can really say. So we're just transporting a tractor up the top. We're going to skip the day, and then we'll see what we've got to do. I say we'll skip the day. I'll have a look at our fields, and then I'll skip the day. If we got like something that somebody's missed that needs harvesting, then we're gonna have to do that and turn it over. If you've got permissions to be on the community farm but not got permissions to do anything, here's your opportunity. Come on now and I'll sort you out. Morning, Matt and all. How we doing? Wolves, how we doing, mate? I'll be alright in a minute. Just give me a chance to get this coffee down and become awake. And thank you for the likes over there on YouTube. Much appreciated, guys. Guys, fantastic news. We are we're up near 2,500 hours watched. We need 4,000. We need a few more subscribers though. We need a few more subscribers. We need 500 subscribers. And we've got 1,800 followers over here on Twitch. So if at least a third of you could go over to the YouTube and subscribe over there as well, we get our 500 over there. It would really help us out an immense amount. And if by magic, there's the timer for YouTube going off on Twitch. Got work around 9 a.m. Just Got a poo light? Okay. Dick. We're just going to plonk this in here somewhere. Like I say, there should be 2 tractors up here anyway. One thing I have noticed, or haven't noticed, is where's the stone picker? I put the stone picker up here on purpose the last time I was on. Simply because, you know, that's where the stones go. If you do any stone picking, that's where the stone go. Hopefully this year I can get 500 subs, fingers crossed, starting to record vids now and starting to upload and much. Yep. I mean, that's the goal. That's the goal for me this year, is to get 2K on Twitch and 500 on YouTube, and get the hours watched, and yeah, just keep doing what I'm doing and build up slowly, and hopefully you guys, red and purple, continue to watch whenever I'm on, and you know, what more can I ask for than that? Right then, I suppose build check. So let's go to that one. So no, that'll be ready next month. That's grass. Got that one as well now. Okay, not even ready, so it's fine. That'll be ready next month. That'll be ready next month. That's gonna be ready. That's gonna be ready. So we've got 5 fields that's gonna be ready next month. What the fuck's going on with that field there? How the fuck did that get missed? Who the fuck? Yeah, fucking hell, man. Look at that. What the fuck happened to that? Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know what happened to that, but hey. It looks like, I tell you what it looks like. It looks like somebody backed in with the plow and took out half of that. That's what it looks like. Never mind. We'll rectify it when it's ready for harvest. So yeah, we can skip the day, and then probably we'll have jobs to do. We've already seen where all the vehicles are, so I'm guessing all the vehicles are down here. How's the animals doing? So we got nearly full, raw milk. Yeah, they're good. They're good. Next. Yeah, they're good. Next. They're good. Next. They're virtually full. Next. They're virtually full. Next. And they're good. Okay, so let's go to the house. Let's skip the day, and then we'll see what we've got to do. Look, we're starting now. Right, house. Let's say 6:30 in the morning. Let's go. So, the hurricane passed through overnight. Let's see if it wrecked anything of ours. They look good. That's fine. And they look okay as well. So, I think we got lucky. If the hurricane had come through, guys, you would have noticed it. There would have been a massive, great big line through a field. Just trying to work out where it did hit. You know, I don't know. Must have come through here then, maybe, or through a part that we don't connect in. Anyways, what's that? Second day in the month? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, so we got nothing to do bar contracts. So go do some contracts, I suppose. So we've got cultivating, fertilizing that we can do, harvesting, lots of harvesting that we could do. If we can, we don't borrow the equipment if we got it. We got some hoeing, very quick jobs hoeing. Got some mowing, plowing. Although we got the sheety plows that do it, it's all right in this one. Some sowing. One thing I will say, guys, is try and keep up with the sowing ones when you can, because of course next year you'll be looking for stuff to do and they won't be there. Got some log transport, which we still ain't got a log transport truck. So what I normally do is I normally go like hire that for 500 and then do all the lot. Not in one go, because obviously 29 logs, that'd be virtually a full load. 19 logs, 21 logs, 19 logs. So you could probably fit the two 19s on in one go, and the two 21s, the two in the 20s, you probably have to do separate loads on. Right, let's do a harvest. We haven't done a harvest in a little while. A big harvest. What's that? Wheat down at 40. I'll tell you how we're going to do this, guys, because we can have everything off the field. That's 18 grand. And that's not too far away from our farm. So what we're going to do is take that and we're going to mact on it. And the reason we're going to mact on it is because 25% extra yield. Why wouldn't you get the 25% extra yield if, if you had the chance to do so? Are we connected? Yeah, we're connected. Let's go. Just make sure we got enough fuel and everything. Let's go. If you do want to come on, guys, and give me a hand, there's plenty to do. You can bring down the harvester with the pickup header on for the Mac on, and then afterwards we pick up all the straws, so we'll need the baler, mulcher. No, we don't need a mulcher, it's a contract. But yeah, we'll need the pickup header, and then the baler, and then the bale trailer. Like I say, it's the first time we've been on the community farm this year. Last time I think I was on was like November. Dan on the simulation, how you doing, bro? Good afternoon to you, sir. Or good evening. This farm is set up to be a very easy farm to get into and do, no matter what your skill level is at this game. When I say skill level, I mean you know how to change the fields around and do stuff on your own. It's set up to be very, very easy, no crop destruction, which is what I said. Somebody must have gone in that it was square up on that field with the plow and just made a mistake. Not bad, mate. Better than yesterday. Well, I wish I'm slightly better than yesterday. I'm just trying to stream while I've got some energy. I mean, you know, I don't like to leave you guys days and days and days if I don't have to. I mean, I've got 27 subs right now, and you know, I like to bring you content when I can. And I'm not totally better, but I'm well enough to give you a stream. So here it is. You know, I may be suffering, but as long as I'm able to give you a stream, I'd like to give you guys streams. I mean, I did. Yesterday was kind of a weird day. Even though I felt under the weather, I still did my weeklies yesterday on iRacing. It was a struggle, real struggle. But I managed to get it done. The downside is later on during the day, I was shattered, absolutely shattered. And literally when the Learners League was on, I was having a grandad nap. I'll have totally admit that. I was having a grandad nap. I just didn't have any energy at all. Right, let's drop that there. Change the seating position around. Oh, it's there. It's there. There, that's where it got to be. All right, push. Right then. Let's get outside. First of all, we got to put that in work mode, which is that one. There we go. That gets rid of the wheels. And yeah, let's get ourselves some lines, and we'll go to work. Assisted, we'll have 2. Now we'll have 3. 3 will be enough. 3 heads. Right, let's go, shall we? Let's do some work. So, like I say, guys, the reason why we're using the MacDon is for the 25% extra yield. So more money, more draw from the pickup. And my thing is, if you have it, why wouldn't you use it? You know, if you have the ability to get extra stuff off of your field, why wouldn't you use it? I mean, people say, oh, well, that's cheating because in real life it wouldn't do it. You're right, it wouldn't give you extra yield. Absolutely correct. But this is a game. So why wouldn't you make use of it? Molly. Here. It's not 8 o'clock yet. It's not 8 o'clock yet. Yeah, it's a game, so why wouldn't you make use of the yield? And if you had the Nexit as well, the Nexit pack as well, that's an extra 5% yield. So literally you could do this for 25, use the Nexit for pickup, get an extra 5, there's 30% extra yield. Why wouldn't you do it? Yeah, those implements in the real world wouldn't do that, granted. But again, this is a game. You know, so you could play it like you would in real life, but with the benefits of the bonuses. And why wouldn't you if you got the chance? The one thing I will say is, though, the Nexit is very slow to maneuver around your map. So with a 4 times map like this, it takes a little while to get it in a position. But once it's harvesting, it's fine. And all you really got to do is set it to the same working width as this, and it will pick the rows up. Pick up the wheat. I mean, what's this? Wheat. Pick up the wheat, drop down the straw, and then you just come with your baler and pick it all up again. And you know, when you do that, I mean, we had the Nexit on here, but we found that when you were doing the MacDon and the Nexit on one field, there was a little bit of, I don't know, lag that they caused, where obviously the MacDon was adding your 25% and then the Nexit was adding the extra 5%. There was a little bit of instability, shall we say. That doesn't mean you can't use them both. It just means probably don't use them both at the same time on the same field. It's a bit like if you've ever used the Trek 600 the tree mulcher. If you've ever used that on a multiplayer farm, when you're chopping down a lot of trees very close together, that can cause a bit of lag every now and again. Just a little bit on the outside there. I don't like missing bits. I'm a little bit of a stickler. But what we're going to do is just go slightly over that way. So it goes on the same sort of rows, and we'll engage the auto drive net again. Like I said, guys, if anyone wants to come on, you best get that bit. I always do. I can't help myself. Really can't help myself when it comes to doing harvesting or mowing, especially. I literally got to get every single bit. I literally cannot miss any. And I think it's FS19. I said this story before. I think it's FS19. Give me a little bit of I don't know, ADHD or whatever it is, in the fact that I have to grab everything off of the field. And you know, with FS19, where all your mowing jobs was mowing, heading, windrowing, and then picking up the bales, literally I didn't want to miss any fucking grass. You know, not one fucking iota of grass. Minute annoys me when he misses a spot. Yeah, I know. I told you it would happen. Fucking told you it would happen. I told you all it would happen. You know? End of the day, minute, he'll get it. I mean, it's just like he was on about yesterday. I was in his stream, and he was saying, you know, his goals for the next couple of weeks were to not miss any spots and try and get on all the time and play regularly and stuff. But minute, you know. Minute. If he's had a bad night, you know, he'll switch off his alarm just so he's got enough energy for work. Baby, you've got a quarter of an hour. Go and lie down. Go and lie down. That's it. Go. Go. No, you're not having it yet. She wants a smacko. Basically a dried meat stick. You don't get it till 8 o'clock. And I try and be a stickler for 8 o'clock. Because otherwise, like now, 15 minutes before, she's going, come on, I want it. And I'm like, no. Get lost. Come back later. Does I spoil her? Well, that could be right. He is a good-looking little dog. He is a very good-looking little dog. And she's our baby. The wife's more than mine, but that's why. That's kind of what you know, why we got her in the first place, because, you know, the wife. And it shows, you know, if I call her and the wife calls her, she always goes to the wife, not me. And it's not disheartening at all, because that's why we bought her. No, that's why we got her. We got her to be the wife's companion when, at the time, I was at work. So, you know. Now that I'm not at work, we wouldn't change the fuck all. I mean, she's lovely. Yeah, we're talking about you. Talking about you. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. See if I can grab a photo of her while she's laid there. So this is that photo I just grabbed. He's an absolute darling, really is. Well, I say she's an absolute darling. She woke me up at about fucking 6:30 this morning, laid here, licking my face. Oh, she's already in there. She's already in there lots of times. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, every morning about 6, 7 o'clock, she wakes me up. It's like, you know, Daddy, time to wake up. Come on, I need me dental stick. That's what she's waking me up for. Because the first thing I do every single morning is give her a dental stick. You know, we wanted her to be healthy. We wanted to have, you know, part of an animal's health is the mouth. And it's the mouth's healthy, and she gets plenty of exercise, which because of her size, she gets loads of exercise. I mean, the vet thinks she's perfect weight, perfect health. She doesn't need to go out every day, which is fantastic. I know you guys are going to go, well, where does she go toilet? We've got puppy mats down. So we take her out at least a couple of times a week. But that's about it. She doesn't need a long walk either. I mean, literally, if we need to take her for a walk, we literally take her a couple of 100 yards up the road, a couple of 100 yards back, and that's enough. That's literally enough for her. Because she's so small. I mean, one of my steps is like 8 or 9 of hers, you know, so he doesn't need to go far. I mean, and obviously you don't want to over-exercise a dog because you give dogs heart attacks like that, you know, over-exercise. Seen it happen. Seen it happen with greyhounds. You know, literally over-exercise, and you can give a dog a heart attack. So yeah, she's very, very much a house dog. She comes in the car with us, loves to go in the car. I mean, when we went up to Zeno's to collect the computer, he was in the car with us the whole way. Just chilling out, going, yeah, life of luxury, new scenery. Occasionally getting up to have a look out the back window and going, what the fuck's going on? Don't recognise this place. Zeno's dog wouldn't settle because he thought he had a playmate for the day. But in the end, we had to shut Zeno's dog out in the kitchen or upstairs for Fizzy. Because again, with her and Zeno's dog, both of them just wouldn't settle. And Zeno having doing like the finishing touches to this one and doing a cleanup job for my old computer. Wasn't my old computer, was it? It was. No, he had a look at my computer as well, didn't he? He had to look at my old one, and he did the wife's computer. Uh-huh. But yeah, we literally went up with 3 computers, came out with 4. No, we went up with 2 computers, came out with 3. Yes, he did a repaste on my old one over there. He put a AOI. Yeah, no, AIO. Wrong acronym. In the wife's computer, just to give that one a bit more cooling. And of course, he did the finishing touches on this one. So we were there a while. I say we were there a while. I mean, Yeah. I mean, we got up there about 11 o'clock. We aimed to get there for 10, but we got there for about 11. And we were still there at about 6. Popped around the corner for a charge after we left and something to eat. And I suppose we left this town at 7 o'clock. Got back home just before midnight. And that was only because of the weather. We would have been on before that, but we got, from where he lives, we got down towards London, which is about an hour away, I suppose. And literally the heavens open and the visibility was shit. So we had to slow down a little bit. And because I got an electric car, once you're in big weather, obviously you got the wipers on, the heaters on, which the heaters are the bit that takes the charge to clear the windscreen. And yeah, we had to stop for charge. It was a pretty big drive then, yeah. About 320-ish miles each side. Oh, here we go. Because this is a 4 times mat. For some reason, using the mat DOM, it does this. Just hangs every so often. Yeah, about 3.5 hours, even if I was in a petrol car. But because I was in electric, it's about 4 hours each way. So you had a little bit of extra time on for a few less mile an hour and for a charge. We might have to bring the harvester down and clear some of this on the ground, because it was fine up until this point. I'm sure it's that causes the lag. When you're using this, it's because it's trying to record 25 extra, 25 extra, 25 extra. Not too bad though. Nah. And to be honest, on that sort of a journey, you kind of want a little break anyways. You know, when Tav first got his electric car, I was like, you know, what have you got? How many miles can you do on what it's got? Right, take about 40 mile off of that for long journeys, because electric vehicles do worse on a long journey than in town. So you take about 40 mile off of that, especially if you're using the heaters and stuff. And then you just plan your journey with charges like that. But, you know, even Tav's car can do about 100 mile on the motorway without needing a charge, and his charge will be super quick because he's got like half the battery capacity to me. So literally every 100 miles, he'd need a charge. Most chargers in motorway stations are fairly good now. So for a long journey, it wouldn't take too much. I mean, what he gains now charging at home, yeah, he'd lose when he goes out long distance, but it's what it is. Zippy car, oh fuck yeah. Electric cars are fast as fuck for the weight of them. Because with an electric car, you get all the power with no kind of blowback on it. And yeah, it's amazing how heavy they are to like the power to weight that they give you. And it's all power. You know, if you whack your foot down, you get all the power. Would I change it for petrol? Probably not. I mean, I'd be tempted because, you know, all these tariffs that are coming up for electric vehicles, because there's a lot of them in the UK now. Obviously, the people in charge of the roads are losing money. Because at the moment, yeah, at the moment, they don't get any road tax off an electric vehicle because there's zero emissions. MOT stations barely have to do anything to them because there's not a lot of moving parts. So basically, they just have to check the brakes and the cooling, and that's about it. Morning, Mimi. How you doing? I think my uncle has one, but that man is rich. Over here, 20k plus for an electric vehicle, and no tax as well. Yeah, but you know, it's like I was saying, if he's charging it from home, I mean, if it's fairly similar pricing to the UK, so this is how it goes. Morning. So this is how it goes. If you charge it from home, it's about 3 pence a kilowatt, and say mine is 76 kilowatt or 72 kilowatt, whatever it is, to charge. So you can basically go 3 times 72 is the price, which is about, I don't know, less than £1. I don't know whether that's the sum, but yeah. So 3p times 72 is what it costs. What's that? £3, maybe, if that. In fact, let's just quickly do the sum. So 3 pence times 72. So charging at home, £2.16. My car will do, on a long run, it does about 250 mile for £2. I don't know of any petrol or diesel car that can do that. Do 250 mile on £2. It's impossible. They can't. Yes, when you're out and about and you have to charge out and about, it can vary between 50 pence and 75 pence a kilowatt, which is where the electric car does get slammed on pricing for movement. I mean, because 75 pence. Yeah, so it actually costs more than that. So it says 75 pence times 72 is £54, and it roughly is. So the same charge at home to charging it out on a fast charger, massive amount. No minute this morning. I don't know where he is. I just saw he wasn't on, so I came on. I messaged him, but no answer. I was so thinking Thursday morning, maybe. I mean, you don't know what kind of a day he had yesterday. You don't know whether this morning he woke up and he was like, you know, something, I feel rough as fuck, but I still got to work. So streaming's out, you know. I don't know how that. I know he works in a food factory, but I don't know how they allow him to work with the flu or cold or whatever. Because surely health and hygiene dictates that he's not allowed. Thank you for the likes over there on YouTube, guys. Much appreciated. Your tummy still hurts from laughing so hard yesterday? It's a lot of fun, but the one good thing about trucking and streaming or whatever you're doing is if you've got the ability to be able to see your chat nicely with your other screens, you can sort of just, and you, especially for those who drive anyway, it's easy for me to drive, look at chat to you guys and do whatever. It's like second nature. I mean, obviously the driving comes first and then the reading and everything comes second and third. Same as it would on the road normally. You know, so to me, I can do both at the same time quite easily. I kind of want like an overlay for when I'm trucking. Several ways you can do it. Obviously you need some sort of a like bot or something like I've got, and that has overlays with it. And then you can overlay your game like I have on the left. So game and chat are on the same screen. Yeah. Yeah, so you need something like Lumiere. Even if you have the free Lumiere, and you don't want to pay for it, you get like five HFXs, 5 of this or 5 of that, and you can still use the chat bot or most of it free, and you get the on-screen display. I don't know what Tav uses, but Tav's got a ghost chat as well that he uses, but it's the same one as I use. What Lumiere does your head in? It can do. I mean, every time before stream, I used to have to check what screen it was on and stuff like that. And sometimes it'd be over here, sometimes it'd be over there, sometimes up there, every day. But just recently, with a few of the updates, I haven't had to do that. It's recognizing that's my game screen, and that's where it needs to be all the time. And basically, even if you just had it for free and just used it for the on-screen display, you know, you wouldn't be using it for that much, but it's another piece of software on your computer that would be running as well as stream and this and that and the other. Hey, Red. How we doing? Well, that's a you problem. That's what you were thinking? Well, that is just another program that'd be on while you were doing it, or just getting it for the on-screen display. Yeah, well, I'm okay. I'm not good, I'm okay. This bird flu's really fucking kicking my ass, and I hate it. I wish it would fuck off. Oh, the extra program thing, yeah. Well, to be honest, Kiwi, I've literally got rid of every other bot I had, and I just use Lumiere now. You know, I've got the lifetime subscription now, and I just use Lumiere. And I've had no problem with it. Once you get used to doing things with it, I've had no problem with it. Yeah, I've got Tangier in, but that's basically for the TTS, and it's basically an internet thing, so... You know, when you guys do stuff through that, it basically goes from Twitch to Tangier and back again. Don't think I use any other outside sources for bot stuff. I mean, I think I use Twitch for the emote war and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm using any other outside sources stuff now. So literally, I've got like a couple of programs up for streaming on my PC, and that is all. Boy's tired. He tries to he tries to do a minute, but the other way around. You know, he'll go to work and then he'll get home fucked, and then he'll try and fucking stream. Minute does it the other way around. Minute tries to stream and then goes to work, which I think he should do it the other way around, but he won't. Normally I have OBS and the game and Spotify, that's it. Yeah, because you use, what you use is Stream Elements for your bots, so that's totally online. So once you've set it up, you don't have to have it open, it's just there. Although you're still connecting via the internet, obviously, when you need to do the commands or the time, or if you've got any timer commands, it's still like bouncing between. Yeah, and Tangier and Blur. See, they're basically the same. Yeah, they're basically the same thing. Except I think Blurp's the sticker one, isn't it? You just do, you know, just the stickers. Whereas Tangier's more kind of a small version to Lumiere. Alright, that's that. Alright, so we'll stop there. Unpack that. That's the seat swizzled around. We'll take this back to farm. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I know Tangier is more for the Dungeons & Dragons games. So you got a connection to your Dungeons & Dragons game as well. Looks like a crab. It's a good bit of equipment, and like I said, you know, if you could get a percentage more yield than normal, why wouldn't you do it? You know, yeah, it don't give you that, you can get it in real life, but it's a game. It's a game. Well, you know, a lot of the purists complain about this bit of kit with it giving you 25% extra yield, but at the end of the day, it's a game, and it's got to have some gamey things to it, like giving you a bonus for using it. If anybody's application for the community farm has been okayed and you need permissions to do stuff on the farm and you're available now, quickly come on, I'll give you permissions and then you can kind of leave again if you want to, but at least the next time you come on, if you're on your own, you'll be able to do stuff. Why do games come out when I'm trying to save? Because the game manufacturers are cunts, and they know that, you know, on particular times of the year, people want to do stuff. And yeah. I want that Hightail game Tab was playing the other day. Oh, basically Minecraft. Yeah, I'm not into games like that. I think, well, one thing that puts me off it is the ancient graphics that it uses to simplify stuff. And I don't know, it's just me. I'm like, you know, it's the 2000s now. Let's not go back to the 1980s and play games. It's just the way my mind thinks when playing games. Nothing wrong with Minecraft, nothing fucking right with it. It costs you 52 New Zealand dollars, and that's just the basic. Wow. That's all right with me either. I didn't say there was. Didn't say there fucking was, did I? Yeah, we're all a bit mental. That's what makes us us. While that's fueling up. Right. You're unique. Yeah, right. Keep telling yourself that. One day you'll believe it. You do? Okay, that explains it. All right. So we have to find the MacDon pickup header. Oh, there it is outside. Okay, that's easy. This thing I have trouble getting out the shed because it's the thing is all open all the time. Sometimes I just have trouble getting this thing out of the shed. Here we go. Let's go down there and pick it up. Who's whacked the fucking monitor? Never noticed that monitor before was you with. So if anybody is coming on, guys, and the day closes out and tomorrow all these foods are ready, just turn them around and put the same things in. Do the grass fields last, because the grass fields won't matter if you leave them an extra day. And if you don't get to totally turn a field around, remember to put it into the job list chat for Montana, or whatever community farm that you go in on any of the SOAG servers. You know, just remember to if you don't complete a job, to put it into the chat for that particular server, and yeah, somebody else will probably, if they got time, will come along and finish it for you. Looks good, doesn't it? Coming down towards the field. I'm seeing it all in rows already, ready for me pickup. What we'll have to do is make sure enable straw swath. There we go. Oh, hello. Don't know why they use this combine. I really don't. But they like it, so who am I to judge? Of course you wouldn't. I'm not on the field yet. Oh no. Right, I think it's 14 meter, I think it was, or 12 meter. Let's try 12. And it was 3 headlands. Oh, is that look? Yeah, that looks about right. There we go. So like you see, guys, if you put the harvester on the same width as the swathing was, you can still kind of automate what you're doing. So at the moment, all I'm doing is picking up the wheat out the swath and dumping the straw down. That way I can come back with a baler and bale it up. Yeah, on a contract, I can do that in this map. And I will do it just to give us some extra straw. Just wait for that. Pretty quick harvest to this one, though. Even with that tool on that, we're still doing like 26 mile an hour. That's a little quick for me. I can't have that. Let's slow that down to, I don't know, 15 maybe. That'll do. I don't like, even if I use the Colossus harvesters, which can harvest at like 50 mile an hour, I don't like using that speed. I really, really don't. People think I do. I don't. I hate it. And I try my very hardest to go realistic kind of speed. And when I say realistic speed, I know some things can be harvested a lot faster than the game makes out they can be harvested in. So like, say soybeans, I've seen Millennial harvest them at like 12, 15 mile an hour on some episodes. I mean, he doesn't that much anymore, but there was a few episodes where he harvested it quite quickly. So I'm like, okay, if you can do it, then we can do it in game, you know, sort of thing. Gonna have to bring the truck down in a second. $21 liters of 20, so over 20,000 liters of wheat already. Add cements. Slow down. There you go, 100%. We've got it so it's we've got it so it auto stops. Come on, give me a truck. That's better. We've got it so it all stops at 100%, so you don't miss anything ever. This is a mod, the Peterbilt. It's fantastic. The only thing I found myself with it is refueling it is a little bit weird. I still haven't found the spot on the truck to refill it. And like I say, if anybody wants to come on the farm, if you've got permissions to come on, but you need permissions in the farm, yeah, come on now and I can give you permissions. If you want to do some carting, you know, there's carting to be done. There's now baling to be done. And the bows we picked up as well after we've done that. And if you're wondering how I do things so quickly, I use the farm stick, and I've also got the buttons from Icon City. And with those two things, I can do things relatively very, very quick, very, very easy. And yeah, it's like I'm actually driving the real thing. Yep, you can have it now, baby. You can have it now. Yeah. Yeah. That's what you're waiting for. Good girl. Also with this truck, what we found is, with some trucks, what you'll find is they dig in to the ground. But with this one, even if it's full, it doesn't seem to dig in half as much. It's our fuel, so yeah, of course I'm shutting it off. Yeah, that used to be the single player skin to the VTC. I say used to be, because very rarely we play single player convoys anymore. I really do think this fucking lag is the well, it could be the 25% extra yield that it's trying to pick up. We've had it where it's G Portal occasionally, especially when the server's not been used for a little while. But apparently the server is getting used, so yeah, don't know. I asked Tav the other day whether, you know, people were coming on, and he went, yeah. You know, there's still a player base for the map. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Let's just dump that out there. 2 seconds. There we go. Did it get ill? Yeah, I think so. Just sometimes the pickup header is a little bit weird. Just sometimes. When I say it's a little bit weird, it can be weird on undulating fields. Sometimes it don't like it, and you gotta come at your swaths at a different direction to pick them up. we will start doing this a bit more often now, guys, that we're in a position to come off the challenge map farm every so often, and now that it's kind of up and running, just to give you a bit of variety in the farming. We're in quite a nice position on the challenge map farm at the moment. Once a month, we're making 100 grand out of the byproducts of the greenhouses, out of the buffaloes. So we're in quite a nice position with that. The contracts are still a bit of a grind at the minute. We do need to buy or start buying stuff to do the other contracts. So that will happen slowly. I think the next thing we'll buy, which is fairly cheap, is liquid spreader. And the one I like is actually the cheapest version, which is the front and rear tanks with the arms for the tractor. I think for a small farm, I think they're one of the best. And on the weeding contracts, they will get rid of a lot more weeds than taking the weeder down. So basically, anything that can be can be herbicided will be herbicided. We'll have to get a load of herbicide from the shop though and load it on and bring it down. The one thing we don't have. Thank you very much for that like over there on YouTube. Much appreciated. Guys, the challenge is back on for you guys. And what I mean by the challenge is it's been agreed again. If you get me to my sub goal this month, next month I will play Phasmophobia, which I am not looking forward to. But you have to get me to my sub goal first. Great. Should have put the pipe out before I brought the truck over. There we go. I know I'm on the swath, but that can't be helped. Just like where it is. It'll be right. It'll be right. There's no crop damage on this, so crop destruction on this, so it'll be right. So at the moment I've got 27 points out of 80. Like I say, if you want to see Faz next month, we need 80 out of 80. Our man told you. Thank you very much, dude. Hey. Probably Kajul. Armin Kajul. Probably a bit closer. Tyler, how we doing, mate? Once again, guys, those guys that are over on YouTube, please make sure you smash that subscribe button. Make sure you watch the VODs that have been before, because I could really do with the watch hours, as well as you guys hitting the subscribe button. Like I say, guys, you know, the 1,800 people I got over here on Twitch, if you guys went over there and hit the subscribe button over there on YouTube, that'll be that sort of thing done. You know, I need 500 over on YouTube, and 3,000 hours watched, and I'm nearly to the 3,000 hours. but I'm lacking a bit on subscribers. So if you could go over there and do me a favor, much appreciated. Did we get did the Baylor, the triple Baylor, did that get fixed? Good. Sorry, I missed that last couple of streams. My computer broke. No worries, dude. Dude, it's what we always say is the streamer's job to be here. It's your, you turn up when you can. It's all good. Yeah, if the streamer's got a time that he always comes on, then it's his kind of job to be around. It's kind of up to you when you're here. Not a problem. I kind of have a time, but it fluctuates sometimes when the other streamers aren't around. So my time is normally about 1 o'clock till about 5. That's my normal time. But when Minute's not around, first thing in the morning, I jump in the Minute spot. If Tav's not going to be around, I jump in the Tav spot. It's kind of who we are as a community. We try and keep that continuity going so that the viewers stay. No matter what time we do, the viewers stay. And there's always somebody around to fill in when things go wrong, or maybe illness strikes or something happens. There's always somebody there to kind of keep the seat warm. I like to call it keeping the seat warm rather than taking over the spot. I don't like to say taking over the spot, even though when I first started streaming, the morning time was my time. I sort of gave it up for a minute to do because he wanted to do it and then go to work, which is fair. Totally fair. Although Minute was doing it anyways, I didn't know Minute when I was doing the mornings, like on a regular basis. I didn't know Minute then. To be honest, I knew Tav first and then Minute. I started watching Tav first and then Minute, like a few months afterwards. And I came across Tav on Twitch because I just started playing Farm Sim FS19 on console, and I was looking for streamers to watch to get inspiration about what to do. I mean, obviously I knew some things about working on farms because that's what I'd done as a kid, but I'd never done arable. I knew about cows and stuff, but I didn't know fuck all about arable. Couldn't tell you what to do with fields. Hey bro, how you doing? Great stream, my friend. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying it. I'm the best. Well, I try. I don't mean to be the best or the worst. I just aim to be entertaining, factual. Okay, if you ask me a question, I'll answer it to the best of my ability as truthfully as I can. So even on equipment, even if you ask me what equipment I use, I'll answer you the best I can. I'll give you my opinions on other equipment that I've used in the past. I'll tell the truth on recommendations that people have given me about other equipment. Although that's kind of third hand, but how I feel about such bits of equipment. But yeah, I try to be as truthfully as I can and as factual as I can. And yeah, you either like it or you dislike it. I mean, I had somebody the other day came in and basically said, "How can I give a review on a piece of equipment when I've never used it?" Well, it's quite simple. I can go on a site and I can have a look at a reader and form an opinion about that reader. That's my, that's what I can do. Where and if you guys don't like that, then you guys don't like that kind of way of forming an opinion. But I have the right to form that opinion as a streamer and as a person. I have the right to form an opinion. Now, it may be wrong or it may be right. The only way of telling is if you have that piece of equipment. If you find it fantastic, great, you're having a great time with it. I can't tell you that you're wrong, if you're having a great time with it. All I can do is form an opinion from my experiences on using other pieces of equipment and the writers from that equipment. That's all I can do. To the best you are, also the boldest streamer I know. Really? Wow. What, hair-wise? Jeez. You've never watched Minute 09 Gaming then. He's a lot bolder than me. As far as hair goes. Or if Daz streams, Daz ain't got no hair at all. Daz shaves it all off. Or unless you mean boldest in, open, the way I say things. Because that could be a thing as well, of course. Needs to go over a bit. Hold the line. Let's try 13. Thirteen's too much. 13 is too much. And then a bit more. That's better. I want to go over that bit again, just to make sure. No actual hair. Okay, so yeah. If it's actual hair, then yeah, Daz has me beat by miles. Yeah, if you ever watch, well, he used to be called Daz HD90. He's now Uber Smurf. He is bold. And like I say, Minute's quite bold as well. So yeah, there's two streamers that have got less hair than me. In fact, I'm due for another haircut, to be fair. I was kind of trying to grab it the other day, and I was like, I can grab it. Fucking hell. It's nearly time for a haircut. I don't know how I judge it. Especially at the back. The back grows really thick. And I can grab that quite easily now. What have you done so far today? Basically, I came on the farm. Well, as far as daily life goes, I woke up and had a coffee and had a few biscuits. That's about it so far. And played a game. As far as the farm goes, I came on as kind of an admin to the farm. I checked the farm around. Steve, everything was in its place. Checked to see if our fields needed doing. Now I'm doing a contract. And because these are bigger fields, they take a little bit longer to do. I mean, I've been on, what have I been going so far? Hour and 20 minutes, and we're about halfway through this field. We've still got to come back and bale it and nick the straw off it. But yeah, we're about halfway through. Baling won't take long. Baling and picking it up won't take long at all. We'll just stop there. Over there. But yeah, we're going to take a break in a minute so I can get another coffee. So I can lubricate the throat. We'll probably get some more water as well. And then we'll finish this field off. Like I say, if anybody's got permissions to be on the farm but need permissions to do stuff, yeah, come on now and we'll sort you out while I'm on. That's the trouble with asking permission to be on a community farm. Sometimes is that to actually do stuff, we can't just set a minimum requirement to the farm. You've actually got to be on for us to give you individual stuff that you can do. You know, it's a shame we can't just set it to, oh, okay, when you come onto the farm, you immediately get this permission. You know? Oh, I need to move after this. No point switching that off because I got to move off this line because I've not harvested it yet. Yeah, that's better. Once I take the harvester back, then there's no coming back to pick up anything I've missed. I've been pretty meticulous, so hopefully, you know, I've not missed much. It will piss me off if I've missed some, though. I can guarantee you that. But like I say, we won't know that until we pick the straw up. Oh, I've also got the Dash on my iPad, which you can control certain bits and bobs on. It's very limited of what you can do with it, but like you can sort of turn things on and off and stuff. It's like I say, it's got a few buttons on it, and that's a bit like a button box, but you can't do every command that you want to do with it. The Icon City buttons have sort of got every command on it, but you got to find them. It's good, but you got to find an exclamation icon if you want your batch of Icon City buttons. They work on Stream Deck, Loop Deck, and touchport devices, so very versatile. I mean, if you could get used to them, you could just use Icon City buttons. You know, you wouldn't need a farm stick or anything else. You could literally do keyboard presses and Icon City buttons, and you could basically do anything you want. but spinning that same question around on you guys, what have you guys done already this morning? I don't know. Have you done anything? Have you been productive? And you were streaming? Nice. Staying here, chilling out. Thanks, Jess. Like I say, I'll get on the. I should be able to give you your thing today, so we'll get onto that after stream. Jess won the monthly giveaway. If you weren't here the other day, always in and around the 15th, we do like a monthly draw to give a little bit back to you guys. And yeah, Jess won. Normally the giveaway includes any stream codes that I've won from other streamers that I won't be using. So he got 2 games plus what I give as well. But because he wasn't on my friends list, I could give him in. Guys and girls, it's Linda Racing. He was doing some IRL driving down to the track this morning. Morning, Linda. I guess you've arrived safely. And hopefully you have a nice, safe day and learn some stuff about the vehicle. Because that's the idea of going down to the track and testing stuff, guys, is that you learn about the vehicle. And know what it can and can't do. So when it comes to race day, you can push. Like as hard as the car can give you. And Linda will push it as hard as the car can give her. But thank you for your raid, Linda. Morning. How's it going? Like I say, I'm guessing you've arrived safely down to the track. I know you're probably going through the process of maybe switching your phone over to say hi before you go off and do your stuff. She has no chat, but she has just arrived. Morning, class. How's it going, mate? Guys, don't forget, class, I think this Wednesday, so today. He'll be back doing his RPM races. Don't you bloody swear at me, boy. I know there was some swearing in that. Yeah, there's some English ones, but there were some Dutch ones as well. Yeah. I know, class. I know, mate. Linda, thank you very much for your resub. Much appreciated, lady. Raiding and running, you have a safe day, lady, and thank you very much. You know, I know there was some swearing in it. I recognised one word. I think it came from you as well, class. One word I've recognised because I've heard it a lot. I mean, to be honest, one of the pronunciations for it isn't that bad. I'm not going to say the word, but it was explained to me that one of the translations for it was basically "goddamn." So it's kind of a nice word if it's used in the right way, but it also means quite a lot of other taking in, depending on what sort of way you say it and what sort of sentence you say it in. But yeah, one thing we will be doing, guys, is taking note of how much is coming out of the truck, if we've got anything left over, because if there is anything left over, I think it can go into the beer factory. Yeah, we got a beer factory and a Jack Daniels factory on this farm. Uh-huh. Okay, you've done it. Lemons 24 hour. Lemons 24 hour. That was a while ago, that one. Good morning. What map are we on? We're on Montana ×4. It's a great little map. This is Triggy. I say little map. It's a big map, but it's a great map. We like it because it has kind of, I don't know, European kind of feel to it, but it's a big American map where it has sort of undulations in the fields and stuff. It's not just a flat map. And what the guy did with it was absolutely brilliant. And for an American map, it's probably one of the only American maps that we've actually used as a community map, because a lot of our like community base really like UK maps. The tightness and that of the UK maps. Thank you very much for the subscribe over on YouTube. Much appreciated, dude. I'm guessing my light thing to say somebody subscribed over there is not working again. Never mind. It is what it is. But morning, guys. Welcome in. If you're over there watching Linda Racing, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing? If you don't know me, my name's Mad Matt. It's Mad Matt X1 on YouTube, on Twitch. Mad Matt Gaming on YouTube. I'm primarily a simulation streamer. Anything from trucking to farming to racing, snow runner, roadcraft, a bit of Dune nowadays. I do try and give enough variety so you don't get bored in most streams that I do. And while I'm streaming, I try to be instructive and give my honest opinions on stuff if you ask the questions. In terms of equipment, I'm using a Moser R5 just with the ES wheel, because I feel that's all you need for farming, especially if you've got the farm stick and some Icon City buttons, exclamation icon in chat. I'll do that for you. Like I say, the guys, they work on Stream Deck, Loot Deck, touch portal devices, and with my code you get 10% off. And I'm also a partner with Moser. You don't get anything off by using my link. It just associates your order with me, and then I get a very, very small commission for you purchasing. But everything that I do get, guys, goes back into the stream one way or another. You know, everything that I get from you guys goes back into the stream. Whether it be for upgrades, whether it be for new games, DLCs, it's all goes back to you guys. Giveaways. And not all of my upgrades gets paid entirely by you. You guys probably pay about 30% of it, and I pay the rest, because obviously you guys should, you know, for an upgrade, you got, say if I need a new camera, you guys will pay for about 30% of it, and I'll pay the rest, because I feel that you guys shouldn't pay 100% of it. You know, when I got the Moser equipment, you guys pay for 30% of that, and I pay for the rest. It's just the way I work. I need to go back to one of my old streams at some point, if I can, and pick up my chat message for Simulator Radio. The one that says I'm not only a streamer, but I'm a partner for Simulator Radio. I'm sorry. I'm not only a partner, but I'm a presenter for Simulator Radio. Blah, 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 blah. That one. And put it back into my bot, because my bot seems to have forgot it. Right, that's about it. So we'll go in, tip this off. We'll take this back. We need to bring back the baler. And then when we come back, we'll bring out the baler. We'll take this. We'll take the truck out to wherever it's going to go. Drop that off, and then we'll still keep the the contract in active, because then we can pick up the straw and take the straw with us. Guys, Excavation Team's gone in chat by Mimi. Click that link and make sure you go over there and follow all the members of the stream team. They're all excellent people in their own rights. They all give their own variety of stream, but they're all brilliant. They're all great friends as well, because at the Son of a Glitch, we're not just friends, we're family. So I'm kind of biased, so yeah, you form your own opinion, but at least give them a chance, give them a follow. If they're not for you, they're not for you. You know what I mean? We don't try and tie your arms up and go, you must follow us no matter what. We don't do that. We'd rather have people here than not here. Right, let's take this back to the farm. Take the back to the farm, clean it, fuel it, put it away. And then we'll put the baler on. We'll get the baler back to the field, and then what I think we'll do is I'll go for my coffee break. I desperately need another coffee. My throat feels like the fucking insides of a nun's crutch. Oh. How far are you thinking? A week, a month? I don't know. Because of course the videos don't stay that long anymore. Maybe 3 months ago. Because it would have been just before I got the new PC. The last time I used it. It was the only command that didn't come across. Weirdly. You know, all I had to do to get the rest of the commands is just log into Lumia on this PC. And it was the only command that didn't come across. I don't think that VOD's in anymore. And no, I wasn't doing YouTube then, was I? Hang on. Idea. If you go back 5 months, the last time I did YouTube, when I had the old computer, it'll be in that. If you wouldn't do that for me, Mimi. Thank you. Much appreciated, lady. So it would have been about 5-6 months ago on YouTube, probably, when I had the old PC. It's the one that says I'm not only a presenter, I'm a partner or whatever. It says something like that. It just gives you the web page. I would have done it, guys. I would have done it. Mimi's a great friend. I'm gonna kiss her ass now. She's gonna hate me for it. She's not only a great friend, but you know, as you can see, she's a moderator on my Twitch channel. She's a moderator on my YouTube channel, and yeah, she's here to keep you all in order. Nah, she's not. She's here to just help me. She's here to help me just release the bad people. And when I say the bad people, there's a few occasional ones that come in and just troll and stuff. But there's nothing you can do about that. All you can do is protect against it. And I've got things like on Twitch, I got the 2-step verification for you guys, which some of you guys are like, why you got that on? That's why. Also, I use SurreyBot, and that's very good at keeping out unwanteds. But they occasionally just sneak in, you know? And I don't just mean people who come in and abuse. I mean, you know, follow bots and stuff like that. That shit still happens. And, you know, having somebody like Mimi and a Surrey bot and all that kind of shit, every little thing that you can do to protect yourself from that really fucking helps. And to be honest, we're glad for kind of Azro in the beginning to tell us about the Surrey bot, because most of us now use it in the community. Now, come on, fuel. There we go. Just wouldn't fuel then. That's that done. I think this is a modded pickup header as well, because I think the normal MacDon pickup header only does about 9 miles an hour. I'm sure this is a modded pickup header that we found, or that the guys found, just so we could do a little bit extra speed. I mean, we never intended to do the 20-ish mile an hour that we can do with it. It was only really intended to be kind of get us up to like 15 mile an hour. I'm gonna have to go around the back of this now. No, I don't want that. Bugger off. I have to go around this side to get in. Right, let's take this back the other side, and then we'll put the combine back in. And then we've got to try and find the baler. There's a baler over there. Did we get rid of that other baler? I'm not sure if we did or didn't. We had one with the wings on it, but it kept going wrong. And when I say it kept going wrong, what it would do is it would despawn the grass or the hay that you were trying to pick up, and then kind of wouldn't pick it up. And then kind of as soon as you come back and went past it, it would respawn it again. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Trying to do to me. So I think we got rid of it. So yeah, we'll just bung one of them trappers on that baler that we got over there. Just put this in far enough to connect, but not. There we go. That'll do. There's a baler over there. You'll do. Oh wow, you nearly didn't start then. Yeah. Oh well, there's two balers here. We'll put the bigger one. What was the command again? I think it was S radio. Corn stalks now. We don't want to mess up that. We don't want to mess up that. Put that back in. I think it was exclamation S radio for that one. That told you about SR. There we go, that's better. Oh, what the fuck's that caught on? That was weird. Right, we're gonna go make ourselves a coffee. We'll be right back, guys. It's a new week, so no stream loots as of yet. No giveaways for stream loots as of yet, because we need somebody to buy at least one pack. If somebody buys one during this clip phase, then we'll do Words on Stream next time. But for now, let's get you on Words on Stream. I'm going to make a coffee, get some water, and we'll be right back to bail this field. Like I say, if anybody wants to come on that's got permissions to be on the farm, that hasn't got permissions to do stuff on the farm, come on and I'll sort you out, because I'm an admin, so I'll sort you out. But we'll see you in about 3 minutes. Hopefully you'll stay. Right, we're back. Morning, Chaos. How we doing, Bert? All right, let's get back to it. Oh. Got to replenish your water. Got to replenish coffee. Like I say, we're going to take this down. We're going to take the grain truck back to, or up to where the drop-off is. We're going to try not to drop all the grain off because we don't need to. And we'll just bale it and take all the bales back to the farm there. And then, yeah, that'll be that one done. And we can accept the contract back in. I'm good. Just setting myself up for the day. Day of NERB with GR. What? Somebody explain? Yeah, I think he's talking Bristolian and I can't understand him. They got their own language there. He takes a piss of me, I take a piss of him. It's how it goes. Oh, okay, Nuremberg with the GR. Okay. I like that there. Okay. But yeah, that's where somebody yesterday said I was slow. Somebody yesterday said I was slow on there yesterday, and only because they caught me. I mean, it's randomized grid on Nuremberg because obviously it's such a long fucking lap. Randomized grid. He came up behind me and went, "Matt, you're going slow, aren't you?" And I went, "And?" He went, "Well, why don't you do this and do that, and you'll be a little bit faster." I went, "Why don't you just stick to your own driving, mate? And you know, when you catch me, I know you faster, and I'll just let you through. How about that?" Yeah, but you're like the king of freaking Nuremberg Ring, aren't you? The king of the Nordschleife for us because you do it so often. He does. He's clocked so many laps on that fucking track. It's unreal. I mean, to be honest, I was just trying to be safe. I wasn't trying to do massive laps or fast laps. I was just trying to be safe. I don't care about fast laps when I'm trying to do my weeklies. I just try and stay safe and, you know, try not to lose any iron safety rating. Although my first race was very good, which was the Nuremberg race. And then it sort of went downhill from there. When I say it went downhill from there, there was, to be honest, the one of the things that happened wasn't my fault, and one of them kind of was. The one that was is I was forced wide, almost. Well, I was on the grass, and as I dipped my brake on the grass, you guys know what happened. You guys that do iRacing a lot knows what happens when you dip on the grass. It just goes, fuck you, bye. And flips you around. I apologized to the guy and he said no problem, and I was like, you know, cheers dude for understanding. You know, one of my wheels was on the grass, and when you brake on the grass, it's just whoop and gone. Except for that, I thought I had a pretty good. I'm on the wrong side of the road. I had a really good couple of races. So at the moment, the 3 disciplines that I'm in, go shopping, catch later. No worries, sure. See you later, bro. So the 3 disciplines that I'm doing every week to earn my $10 back is I'm doing GRs, I'm doing GT3s fix, and P-Cup fix. Now, sometimes they're not easy to fucking control, and the only thing you can really alter is your brake bias. In class is about to go, that's not the P-Cup car, it's got this, it's got that. It's the P-Cup car to me, because that's how it is now. It is. Lynn is saying it's a GT3 car. It's too slow to be a GT3 car. It's kind of an in-betweeny, I think. Nerfed, yes. It's the pickup car of today. Exactly right. Exactly right. I think it's a little bit too slow to be called a GT3. I really do. Although I've not really taken that onto a track and then bought a car and taken a GT3 onto the track and see if there's any difference. I know, mate. I know you're going to say nerf this nerf because, you know, when you were doing pickup, what was here that I was delivering? Where the fuck am I going? Where the fuck am I going? Where the? So there's the field. Oh, okay. Parallel to 126. Parallel to 126. Oh, I'm way off for where I'm supposed to be. Where the fuck's 126? 128. I'm lost. So here's the thing. 136 is over here. There? Is that where I'm supposed to take it? No, that's not it. 126, so there. So why isn't there no thing there? So at Lone Pine. Yeah, there, 126. So here, look, that's Lone Pine, isn't it? Yeah. So let's tag that and we'll turn around. Huh? Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Class, if you wanna, you know, go back to pickup days of old, just turn the traction control, baby, and there you go. It's back. But yeah, guys, don't remember tonight because it's Wednesday today. Tonight about 7:30 Vortex. Vortex should be back doing his RPM racing. I lost all my point. No one win in 2 days. Right. Let's watch that go up and hopefully we can stop it. That's not going up. That's not going up. Where the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, hang on. Fuck me, man. Look at the wrong one. Oh, it's got to go above. Okay. Okay, I hope we got enough green now. Fuck. My bad. Where are we going? Where the fuck we to? So where we got to go to is there. Now that we've fucking got the right place. And first of all, we got to find our way out of here. Morning, Chucky. How you doing, lady? Hopefully you're well. You're okay, how am I? I'm still under the weather, but I'm just trying to bear with it and try not to let it beat me, although yesterday it fucking beat me to fuck. So, you know, here's what it is. That stream there, guys, if you want to go and watch a funny fucking stream, go back and watch those streams where he's feeding that weird fucking baby. It is fucking hilarious. Wow, you clipped the fact that I went the wrong direction. Okay. That's all right. We got 25% extra yield for the whole field, so we only put about 12,000 litres in. So, what the fuck? Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh, the fucking signpost is inside me. No, I'm doing 6 jobs at once here. You do such a good job. One thing I'm looking forward to, say, on this map is fishing. Loads of little spots that you can put the fish into. You know, little 2 fucking grain silo on that. I mean, yeah, you'd have to put the fish warehouse down somewhere, but I'm sure we could find a place for that. It's just a case of getting the offshore fish into the bay and transporting them. But on this map, I'm sure we can find a spot to put them. Right. Try again, shall we? Watching the percentage. Watching the percentage. How much have we got left? 2,000 litres? Ah, fuck it. We would have had 15,000 litres to put into the beer factory, but I fucked that up. Never mind. Never mind. Is what it is now. Right, let's take this back to the farm and we'll do the baling. Like I say, guys, the only thing that I can't find to do with this truck when I take it back every time is how to fuel it. I've tried many, many times to try and find where the trigger point is for this truck, and I've never been able to find it. I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe there's some kind of marker or trigger spot that I just can't find. I've tried many, many times to try and find the trigger spot for it, and it's just not there for me. Do my one a day? No. No. We'll have a go and we'll show you what we mean. So I'm coming up the fuel stop now. Now, if you're within an area, it's supposed to just allow you to fuel it. So I'm pressing the button to fuel it, nothing, 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 nothing. I don't know. Maybe it needs debugging or updating or something or other, but I can never find where to refuel it. Oh, that big long building to the right, that's the butchery. So when we're done with the animals, when they're like too old, whack them in the truck, bring them over here, be slaughtered. All right, let's go down to the baler. What size bales are we doing currently? 240s, that's perfect. Unfortunately, this job can't be done with the AI driver. Unless you got something like, who is it in? Well, a mod for the steering, and you can do your own plots of where the guy's got to go. But then again, I think to do that, a lot of the time you've got to drive it yourself. Yep, don't forget, guys, you're trying to save your points to the end of the year till December. And the one that's in the lead will get a very nice Steam, Xbox, or PlayStation voucher. I could even probably send you an iRacing voucher if you're already in iRacing. That could be a thing. I'd have to figure that shit out because I know people that have had problems sending vouchers through iRacing. But I know people that have not had problems, so, you know. I mean, when I first got into iRacing, somebody sent me a voucher for 3 months more subscription to keep me going. So I know they work. But like I say, I know people that have had problems both sides of the hedge on that. Where they've tried to give a voucher to somebody and it's come up with a load of gobbledygook and took the money and stuff, and the person's not had the voucher or whatever. So I know it seems like we've only really done one field today, but unfortunately, that's just the way it goes on bigger farms. You know, if there was more people on kind of helping, we'd have ripped through this field and probably done another field as well. But it's kind of what it is when I'm on me Todd. This is Judith Plains, Montana ×4. If you're a console player, it's not for you because you can't play ×4 maps yet. I say yet because obviously FS25 being next gen, you never know. They might give you the ability to play them. And I say that because, you know, what's in a PlayStation 5, what's in an Xbox Series X was basically what was in my old computer, and I used to play this map on that computer. So, you know, I don't see why you guys couldn't play a ×4 map. The way I feel about it. I mean, yeah, the times 16 that Tav was doing, yeah, I could get on it. I'm not sure I could do much on it. I had a good little look round, but you needed 32 gigs of RAM just to be on the map, just to be on it. So basically, if you're somebody like how I used to be with the PC, literally being on it and doing a bit of work on it was about all I could do. You know, there would be no RAM left to stream with or anything. Yeah, I did say that right. 32 gigs of RAM just to be on the map. It was a 16 times though. That wheat. No, it took it this time. No, it's the back there. That must be a wheat pile. So thank God this is a contract file, contract field, because literally we're going to take the straw off it, which normally wouldn't be able to do, but we've got the contract boost on the on this particular farm. So we can do like, I think it's up to 10 contracts at once, and we can take stuff off the field after we've done it and stuff. But yeah. Whereas on my challenge map farm, I can't do that. In fact, a lot has changed on the challenge map farm. I've had to change a few bits around. So some of you guys that have been watching it, tried to be a simulator partner streamer. Is that the one? The command? Yeah, that's the one. Yes, did you find it? Back in GG's lady. Got it. Thank you. Copy it in the chat, Mimi. And we'll quickly make it while we're... Sent it via DM, okay. On the Discord, not received anything. You sent it via Whisper, haven't you? Give me a chance. No. No, don't wanna. I'll set it up as a push button command, not as a timer. I've got too many timers as it is. I mean, we're a Wraith partner, but I haven't advertised them in ages, to be honest. A lot of the people that had the Wraith partnership, a lot of them don't drink it anymore. I mean, Minute got us all into it. And yet, you know, a lot of the time when Minute streams now, what's he drinking? Freaking Monster. Yeah, he got us into the Wraith thing. Don't get me wrong, they're nice. It's just, I don't know, I don't know what to say about it. It's kind of, I don't know, a big outlay at the start. Yes, it saves you money in the end, but it's kind of a big outlay in the start. And like I said before, you got to get like the powder ratio right. Otherwise, your drink just tastes like powder. You really got to get your powder to water ratio right. I find putting less at the start helps. You know, if the flavor is not terribly strong, then you just add a little bit more until you get it right. I mean, they give you like a spoon or a scoop for the measurement to put in for 500 ml, whatever. I find don't put that in straight away. Don't put it all in, because some flavors you'll need it all, some flavors you won't need it all, and obviously how you shake it like kind of matters, and how long you shake it for kind of matters, because it's got to dissolve. I mean, a lot of people have come and said, "Oh, that flavor you recommended, you know, it's kind of scratchy on the throat and a little bit powdery," and I'm like, "Yeah, you didn't shake it enough." They're not got him, Mimi. She's like, "Will you fuck off? Give me a chance." Fucking write it out. Why can't you just highlight it in Control C, Control V? Won't it let you highlight it? No, okay. If you want to change it and make it sound better, then do it. I think I did that just for quickness. If you want to change it to make it sound better, then change it. As long as it's got the link in at the end. Geez, you're demanding? I'm having a laugh. No demanding in it. Mimi knows if she didn't want to do it, she should just say, can't bother. Then I'd go find it later and do it myself. Find out how kind of free I am with my mods. You know, it's not their job to go do what she's doing now, but she's a lovely lady and, you know, she wants to help. Miss your nuts, how you doing, mate? Hopefully you're well this morning. That's you reading chat and you crashed. Okay. Now you know how to make him fuck it up, guys. Make him read chat. You're coughing like mad? Yeah, apparently I was all last night. Yeah, apparently I was all last night. I'm like, yeah, my throat kind of feels like I had a kind of bad night, but trying to warm it up with a bit of coffee and that, and hopefully it'll be better later. I'm feeling a lot better than I was yesterday, but like I said yesterday to guys in Discord chat, you know, it seems to like lighten up for a day or two and then like give it a couple of days now and it'll be like, okay, you know, you're doing all right, and then all of a sudden it goes, right, today I'm gonna fuck you right up. And it does. So, you know, it's sort of like, I don't know, comes in spasms of how bad it's going to make you feel. Horrible. Yes, guys, mess me up. Get your packs with stream loots. €1 will get the giveaways from Streamloots going. Also, if you want to spend more than €1, there's a code at the top of your chat pages on Red and Purple. If you spend more than €4, you get 30% off. Thanks, Mimi. Yes, ma'am. Right, let's just quickly make that command before I forget. Check command, chatbot command, enable command, base platform. No, send to all platforms. Done. Name. Some radio command. Yes, radio. Add. Skip queue. Nope. Add. Command is done. One thing I do have to do now is to add it to Stream Deck. Twitch. Command. Yes. Radio. And it's radio. Push. Right, so now. Why are you not working? Lost bag. How can I break it? I only just fucking made it. Okay. It's going to be a twat like that. Hold the line caller. Hold the line caller. S radio. There we go. Morning, Nazi. Thank you, Mimi, for finding that. Much appreciated, lady. So that's that command back. So yeah, now I've got my 4 commands back for Sim Radio, and you're going to go, 4 commands? What the fuck do you need 4 commands for? Well, I've got one to tell you about what Sim Radio does, and that one that's just come up. I've got another one that tells you what to do when there's a presenter live, and that's now broken. Fuck's sake. Okay. Why is the fuck's that not working? Oh, Jesus. Yes. That one? Why is that one not working? It's that one. So why is that one not working? Fucking typical. Fucking stupid thing. Just needed waking up. So I've got that one that tells you what to do when there's a presenter live. So like it says, when a DJ takes control, then you can use these commands for songs and shout outs and stuff. So as you see, you got SR request, SR shout out, SR competition, SR message, to tell the presenter what you want. And then I've got the bots to tell you, I've got the listen bot and the leave bot when there's presenters on, so that you see what songs are playing. So yeah, we're all working again now. Great. Because I went over these with the truck, they're a little bit moshed up. What do you mean back time? You fuck. Gonna have to go back down this line. I don't know why it missed some. I don't know if that's straw or barley either. There's barley, wheat. Don't fucking start with me. Fucking start me anytime. It's alright, I know you're not coming in October, so you can't beat me up when you get there. So, okay, bring it. Don't want it now, scared me. I think this is barley, look. I'm going over it and it's leaving it. This is barley patches. What the fuck? What the fuck? Is that a barley patch there as well? That was like barley, wheat. It's a lot of wheat. A lot of wheat. There might be like 1,000 liters of wheat there. I mean, it's not much, to be fair, but you know, like a whole fucking line. We're gonna try on this one of the last patch to come at a different angle and see if it lets it pick us up, because you never know, at this angle it might be just in a dip. So we're just going to come at it from a different angle and see if we can pick it up. And if this doesn't work, then definitely it's wheat. Yeah, it's wheat. Fuck. Your mum's just been diagnosed with a brain tumor. Oh, that's shit, mate. That's absolutely shit. That's bad news, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Mimi sending out the love. Have we got more here? Looks like we got more here. Oh my god, more fucking barley on the floor. Barley? I keep saying barley, but I keep saying barley for? It's fucking wheat. Wow, big whole fucking line there. Because you're a twat. Cheers. Thanks a lot. What a bitch. Bite me? You fucking wish I would. Non-operable either? Yeah, I know. Sometimes they don't like messing around in that area. It's about making her comfy, being told he won't make her birthday next. Oh, that's fucking stupid. That's, yeah. That's wrenching, mate. That's heart-wrenching. All the advice I can give you, dude, is enjoy the time you have left with her. Really, so, you know, really make sure you go by and keep her spirits up and stuff like that. I know it's a bad, you know, it's hard for everybody, but important time you kind of keep her spirits up about stuff. And yeah. I was the same when mother-in-law had dementia. You know, she slowly slipped away, and you kind of lose her before you actually lose her, if you know what I mean. So yeah, the most important thing is to make sure she's comfortable. And yeah, like I say, enjoy the time you have left, really. Put on a brave face. It's difficult. That bit's difficult. You know, putting on a brave face, because you know that time is coming. But yeah, put on a brave face so that she thinks everything's fine and that. I don't envy you in the slightest. It's going to be a difficult time. It's hard because I lost my brother 3 days before her birthday too. Oh fuck! So you remembering that, and then you kind of like, yeah. I mean, if your brother's like 5 or 6 years ago, then you're kind of at the point where you're at a point where you're kind of still remembering, but not as hard as what it was. But with your mum as well now, it's going to be double difficult. Last year, oh fuck, so it's fresh as fuck. Okay, damn, dude. If you need to vent about anything, don't keep it to yourself. You know, if you want to vent about anything, just find somebody you can vent to, me, anybody, and just vent. You know, it helps, really helps. Yeah, don't bottle it up like Mimi did. You know, if you need to vent, vent. Yeah. I mean, you know, if you don't want to say stuff live, then don't. You know, but if you want to vent, vent. You know, my DMs are open. You know, if you want to find somebody else to vent to, then vent to them. But yeah, don't keep it to yourself. Don't hide away either. Stay. You know, keep your friends close, because it's at a time like this, you really need your friends. Even if it's to give you a pat on the back and go, you know, you're doing what you're doing for her, so you know, don't feel ashamed or anything like that. You know, you're doing everything that you can to make her comfortable in her kind of final few days, hours, whatever. It's like I say, it's hard, really fucking hard. I feel your pain, brother. I feel your pain. If you need to take any time off of, because you've joined the trucking company now as well, can't you? You need to take any time off, just let one of us know, you know? Because when it happens, you're going to need time to grieve, and there's no amount of time that anyone can say you're going to grieve for X amount of time, you know? So, yeah. So if you need time away from trucking, farming, whatever, just let us know let somebody know in Discord that that's going to happen. And then we can go, oh yeah, he's off breathing or whatever. You haven't joined the trucking. Oh, you're in your own. Okay. That's right. If you're in your own trucking, then obviously you don't have to let anybody know about what's going on. Just join the farm part, but not the trucking side? Okay. And really, you're not doing anything in the farming part because there was nobody around to give you permissions in the farm. Like I say, guys, I do have admin rights, so I can give you certain permissions on the farm. When you first join, all you'll basically get is contracts. That's basically all you get. There's the ability to activate contracts and do them. And like I say, with our community farms, guys, if you are unable to say I was called away now, I would put in the Montana messaging board, I'm on field 40. I've not completed the contract. I've not pressed the complete the contract yet, as I'm baling straw. And I've had to do something. But if anybody comes on, if you could do that first, and then you know, either I'll do it later when I'm free, and that's what I do. I come back when I come back later. I'll complete the contract. What's the plan for tomorrow? I don't know. Not farming, obviously. What day is it tomorrow? Thursday. I don't know. I might play a bit of Dune. Might play some Dune tomorrow. If anybody wants to join me on that, guys, I'm on a public server, Archimedes 3. I have nearly all the parts for a second bike. So earlier afternoon, I don't know. It'll all depend if when I look on at 7 o'clock, if minute's not on, then it'll be early. If minute is on, then it'll be 1 o'clock. Or, like, if tab's busy, then it'll be at 11 o'clock. Not that Tab will be busy. I mean, I know he has a very important parcel coming soon, which he is very much looking forward to. Quite funny on stream yesterday, he thought the parcel that arrived was the one he was more looking forward to, but it wasn't. To be honest, it's the thing that I will be looking into once I'm able to afford a bigger strength of the wheel. Is one of them auto stop buttons. Basically what it does is it allows you to turn the power off to your wheel without actually going into the Moser pit house. There's a little work mode toggle thing in Moser pit house, and this button that he got yesterday, basically you push it and it turns the wheel off. So like at the end of our messing around races, when we crash into each other, we can turn the wheel off, and then, you know, it stops the wheel being bashed around when somebody hits you. Or say if you get taken out on track before you whack the barriers, if you're quick enough, you can bang and turn the wheel off, and then the jiggling of the wheel won't smash your wrist to pieces. Because once you get up above, I don't know, just for argument's sake, 9 nanometer, 9 nanometer strength on wheels, you need that button. You're racing. Five, not so bad. I mean, I've held the wheel on 5, 100% power, and I would guess that 9, 9 wouldn't be too bad. But if you go 12 or 20 or whatever, yeah, then you're going to need it. Lots of little bits of wheats around. I don't know if I want to come down in, you don't play Dune? Dune's a good game. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like a Lara Croft kind of Destiny-ish thing, where you go around, you're exploring stuff, you're trying to complete missions, but at the same time you're trying to build stuff like armor, new guns, and this and that and the other. And yeah. When's the next ETS stream? Saturday. Saturday, then Sunday we're back to farming. Oh, need to go over that. Sunday we're back to farming on the challenge map farm. So from now onwards, there'll be a midweek farming stream, which will be either the challenge map or this one, and the other will be the other farm. So you'll have a kind of mixture of farms that I'm going to show you now, between this one and the challenge map. There we go. That's that done. Load that up. Let's go back and get the bow trailer. So what your games per week? So if we start on, we'll start on Monday, shall we? So Monday is either SnowRunner or Roadcraft. Tuesdays is either racing or Tuesday's normal racing, or maybe trucking, maybe farming, depending on what I think about doing. Wednesdays is kind of farming or trucking, whichever I didn't do the following day, the day before. Thursdays is kind of Dune or sort of like anything new kind of a day, or something different that I wouldn't normally play, kind of a day. Fridays is the reverse of Mondays, either SnowRunner or Roadcraft. Saturdays trucking, normally ETS, because that's what we're all on, or depending if we're pushing on ATS, then it'll be ATS. And then Sundays is a chill out day, normally farming or something. Yeah, I know there's a few maybe days in there, but I think you got to have some maybe days where you can. I've not done a schedule, Mimi. Not done a schedule in ages, and the reason why I've not done a schedule is, Mimwit. It's Mimwit. I can't say I'm going to be on at a certain time because I don't know what time I'm going to be doing it at the moment. Preferably, I'd like to be on in the morning every time, but I don't want to be, if Mimwit's coming on, I don't want to be on streaming with, at the same time as him, over him kind of a deal. Because I'm not that sort of a person, to be fair. Should do COD. I do have Warzone. What do you mean I won't do it? I have got Warzone. I've played it 4 times, and I'm up to level 27. So I'm not terrible. Do it on stream? Yeah, I might do. I might do on a Thursday. Like Dune, and then if Dune gets a bit kind of stale, we might do a bit of Warzone and then Dune. And I'm still Prestige 1. I've only played 4 times. Hey, give me a chance. Don't say you would have been Prestige by now. Literally, I played it for like maybe an hour. Sometimes I've only played it for like an hour. Like one times on the big map. There's no way you would have been Prestige anything with the amount of time I've played it. impossible. Well, bully for you. You've probably been on it a million hours as well to get the Prestige 8. It's like, cool. Ah, there's a bale trailer down here. That's good. Means we can go and grab the bales. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, yeah. It wants to reload itself. Only play a few hours in the evening with my best friend here. Yeah, but how many times? You know, a few hours with your friend. If you've played like for the last 6 months or so, you know, you're going to be way up there. Now, like I say, I've played it 4 times for a maximum of about 8 hours. Probably. No more than that, certainly. Since the season started. Yes, but it's been a while though, hasn't it? Since the last season. Anyways. Guys, I think Miss Loopy Loz has started up her stream. I'm not sure what she's doing. I know she was on about starting at 10 o'clock. Quickly have a little look. Oh, what are you doing? Yes, she has started. Brain off, hose on. Oh, she playing thingy stream, Power Wash Simulator. Very simple game that can be very engrossing. I've never played it, but just watching it, it looks like it could get really engrossing what you're doing. Having power washed big stuff in real life, I have a certain way I do it. You know, in real life, I have a certain way of doing stuff. So I will literally start from the top to the bottom. And then when the dirt comes down, it's not going over the clean stuff. Even though they recommend you going upwards, because if you clean a part of it, obviously that's clean and there's nothing for the dirt on its way down to grab onto, so it just runs off. I don't know, it's just my way of thinking. I'm like, oh yeah, that bit's clean. Fuck that, I'm not fucking doing that. So I start from the top and work down. See what I mean though, guys? This pond here, I mean, I don't know whether you could get a forklift on that little thing there and come down onto that, but you could put a little offshore fish farm right in the middle of that. Really could. To load a trailer. Because I did figure out a way to drop the ramp down on the boat so you could go pick it up. Go pick the pallets up straight off the boat. I did figure out a button for that. Or the button for that, rather. Not. Okay, it was just B. There we go. Hoping it senses to both either side here. Yep. Well, these two are right on top of each other. Okay, I'm gonna have to Come inside. I think this takes about 40 bells, this trailer. It's a very good trailer, very good mod. Non-dolly. You take it off a bit weird though. It's not just press a button, it offloads. Sort of have to move the bells off with your mouse and then press to release them. And if you get it wrong, they go back on your trailer. It's weird. But once you get used to it, it's a very good mod. One thing that I have found out with this mod though is that really with a tractor like this, I should really have a front weight on, because once the weight's on the back, when you're going up along one of the roads, occasionally feels like you're doing this, and yeah, you'll put a steering input in and it'll overdo it, or you'll go to brake and it will go like, fuck off, or there's got all this weight on, mate. But yeah, once we get this done, guys, it will probably be time to raid out. And yeah, we did manage to get Roadcraft working yesterday, me and Kev. So, or Monday, we managed to get Roadcraft working. Not sure what the problem was the day before or the week before. It just didn't want to fucking do shit. I mean, you saw how many times it kicked me out. So, yeah. Sorted now. I don't know. I really don't know what went wrong for it to kick me out those times. And unless I know what's going on, I don't know whether it's sorted or not. All I know is it allowed us to play. So, yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll certainly take the, being able to play it. So when we play SnowRunner, guys, we're playing on Kev's map. When we're playing on Roadcraft, we're playing on Kev's map at the moment. I say at the moment, next week, I think it's next week, Year 5 drops. So we'll definitely be doing back to my map again. And here, speaking of the devil, here he comes. Did I say his name 3 times? I might have done. Talk to the devil and ye shall arrive. Yeah, huh? I wasn't saying anything bad, Kev, honestly. More than 3 times, okay. Two more bells and we'll have to go and empty. Yeah, Matt. Do I believe you? Yeah, I wasn't saying anything bad about you. This time. Well, don't fucking tell lies. I didn't say shit. Don't come that one. But Chaos is back. Must have finished that little race that he was doing. Yeah, I was just saying that Roadcraft worked when we tried it, and we don't know what the fuck went wrong when it broke the week, like a couple of weeks before. But yeah, is what it is. Just hoping when the next part drops, it don't break it again. But like I say, the new SnowRunner DLCs will be out next week. Well, I'd say DLCs. The next map will be out next week. Mimi, don't tell lies. Okay, you just exaggerate the truth. Okay. Very exaggerated. Oh. That's the second coffee down the tree. Wow, I mean, what? Fuck you. Oh, Mimi, wow. I can't remember. I can't remember. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. I can't remember. He's like, you're a cunt. I know. I know, and it's funny. Come on. There we go. That would be a no chat. That'll be maybe, because I can't remember. Definitely thinks I'm a cunt now. That's a fucking no, dick. When I used to first come on this map, that little ticking sound of the engine is like a little biplane going across the screen. And I kept thinking that was the... Do you know what I mean about front weight? I used to think that was the engine of the tractor fucking up. In fact, I even asked Tav one day, what the fuck's that noise? He's just like, what? I was like, there's a little fucking ticking going on. I think the engine's broken in the tractor. He was like, yeah, just look up. He said, I thought that first of all, but just look up. Oh, fuck me, it's a biplane. Okay. I get it now. Once again, guys, if anybody has permissions to come on the farm, but they've not got permissions to do anything on the farm, while I'm on it at the moment, suggest you come on and I'll give you those permissions. Then the next time you come on, you'll be able to do stuff, even if nobody's on. Also, if you're a streamer, you do have permissions to stream the farm. That's anybody in the community that's playing on this farm. You have permissions to stream the farm. It's the community farm, so you know. I want to go down and see whether you can get a forklift on the jetty. I'll know by looking at it. Don't go, help him, let him suffer. Thanks, Mimi. Whoop, 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 whoop. I am so pissed off with myself that I missed all this fucking week. In fact, I'm tempted to bring down the fucking Uzumi flip and come get it. Really tempted to bring down the forage wagon. and come get it. You're gonna pick it all up? Fucking make me. If I don't want to pick it up, and ain't fucking being picked up, all right? It's just doing my head in the fact that I fucking missed it. Profit waster? Well, you say that. It would be nice to get people back on this farm again. It really would. It's too big for one person to keep going on all the time. Average, sort your staff out. He's not my, but he's not my boss. It's a community farm, and yeah, the community decides. And she's like, "I'm part of the fucking community." Okay, say it another way. The management decide of the community. The committee makes the decisions. Who is the management committee? Mr. H, Mrs. H, Tav, Loopy, Windy. Then the stream team. If we've got time, we'll go get it. We'll certainly go get it. Well, most of them are on the team anyways. No. If we've got time, we'll come down and get it with the forage wagon. It's just a long fucking ways up. Because the forage wagon is up at the top farm. Yeah, we might come down and get it actually, because we can put it in the we can put it in the usually flip, can't we, in on the way back up? I think it's wheat. Let me just have a look at the corn dryer, cider, fermented cider, Jack Daniels. No, can't put it in there. Barley. Oh, so we can't put it in either room. But we can put it into the chickens. Into the chickens. If you've got chickens, we just got to find the chicken appendages, even though they're full at the moment. But we can put it in there. And we've only got the one. So we got to find the chickens and then put it in the silo nearby. But anyway, let's get these bales off. We'll park this thing up. And then we'll go up the top, get the forage wagon and come back down, because there's a bit too much here to leave behind. I was just winding me up. It's just the thing. It's what that, like I say, guys, it's what that fucking pickup does. Sometimes it misses them. And it's missed a hell of a lot, actually. Like, too much. You're fucking with my OCD. I know, I'm fucking with my own DCO. OCD backwards. Yeah, I think you could. Looking for me, you could get a forklift down that ramp. Never. We'll put these fails away. We'll fast travel up the top farm over up there. It'll be quite a journey to get back down. We'll keep an eye out for the chickens. Oh, I think I know where the chickens are. The chickens are over here. Chickens are over here in this farm. They're like halfway up on the left-hand side. Look at my heart back on the floor. Whoa. Reconsider my foolish notion. But you gotta have faith. Need to try a tractor with a front weight, I think, with this trailer. Hey Welsh, how you doing, mate? Hopefully you're okay. Lindis must have done a resuck because the sub points didn't go up. What? Welsh, you play SnowRunner? When did that happen? When do you play SnowRunner, dude? And why have you never come and played with us? That sounds so wrong and yet so right. I think what I'll do is I'll drag the modded R8, I think it's an R8, with the lightning bolts on, and go get the forage wagon down. Let's park this thing up. It's almost full. I only just washed it, so it'd be alright. That's right, innit? He never fucking plays with us if he plays that game. Jeez, me and Kev's on it all the fucking time. And yet he comes in, says hello, and fucks off, and you know. I told you I played it, but you're getting old. Yeah, but like I say, you've never come and played with us when you know. Yep, it is one. I'm just making sure it is one. You haven't been on in ages, so and I think the last time you came on was when you came on with me and Kev. Which was a while back. Yeah. Like I said to you then, we could do. I mean, obviously, I'm the sort of streamer, so you know we could do mine, and then when I get up to date, we kind of go do Kev's, and then by the time then you'll be max level, but we'll come and do yours. So, you know, there's plenty of streaming to be had for SnowRunner, helping out people. The downside is you'd have to make, you know, if you come into the rotation of me streaming it, you'd have to be available like on the day every time. Otherwise, I'd have to find someone else to stream, obviously. It's Farmwell Q, peoples, ladies and gentlemen. Farmwell Q in the house. He's getting over a very bad medical thing that he had. Hopefully everything's looking up, but it does take a while to sort out. But when I get my PC sorted, we have that from scratch. Yep. Well, to be honest, Mimi, you don't. Are you playing on console at the moment? Because there's a thing where you can, no matter if it's PlayStation or Xbox, you just swap your game over. So you can take your save game with you. Have a word with, if we get on with him, that is, have a word with Brat. You need your console though. So don't get rid of your console until you've swapped your game over. I mean, you probably ain't gonna get rid of your console anyway, but yeah. He used the program to move his game over to PC. Fuck that, that would take all the fun out of it. Okay, if you want to start from scratch, no problem. I mean, you'll have me and Kev to fall back on, so I mean, within the first hour, you'll be level 10 straight away. And if you need to borrow trucks, you need to borrow trucks. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid and go in, you know, can lend me a truck. It needs to do this, 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 and this. And then we'll go, yep. Here it is. Let's go. Anyway, Q, how are you, mate? How am I doing? I'm doing good, mate. Well, I say I'm doing good. I'm okay. I'm living and breathing. This fucking flu isn't kicking my ass so much today, although it could get worse towards the end of the day. Did last time I was streaming, guys. So what was it? What's today? Wednesday. So Monday when I streamed, about an hour after stream, I was dizzy and all sorts, and it was fucking horrible. And I just went and lied down. It is literally a pain in the ass. I got a love and hate relationship for that game. A lot of people do, Welsh, and a lot of it is because when you first start in the game, you get given a really shitty truck, and then you get given another really shitty truck, and it's not until you get a lot further in the game, if you don't have the DLCs and anniversary packs and shit like that, that you get decent trucks with, or you buy a decent truck, a DLC truck, and then you get to love it because you can do more with what you got. The best one to buy if you want to buy a truck is the Mastodon, because that truck will literally do most things from scratch. And then you just add on the goodness of the extra fuel and this and that and the other. Oh? It's not picking any of that up. That's weird. Let's try it from a different angle. That's weird. That's very fucking weird. Is it saying it's thingy? Yeah, it's saying it's weak. Saying it's weak, it just won't pick it up. Saying it's weak, it just won't fucking pick it. That's weird. What do you mean I fucked up? I didn't fuck up at all. Not my fault it won't pick it up. Hold the line caller. We'll try something else. Do we have a bucket? What did I pick it up with before? I don't remember. It's been a while since it was on here. I wonder if I can pick it up with that. Fucking postbox does my nutting. Harvester, yeah. Man, I might need to bring the harvester back down. Need to bring the harvester back, and we'll try it with this. This will pick it up. I mean, this will go slow though. I mean, we got 18 minutes, so maybe they'll do it. Yeah, the harvester with the MacDon picker upper too. It's a universal bucket, this, so hopefully it can pick up stuff like wheat and stuff on it. Most buckets can pick up wheat and barley and stuff, so yeah. How is it facing? Bucket's fairly flat. Whoop. It'll stay flat now, even if I go up and down on it. Right, here we go then. Nope. It should have at least picked something up. Yeah, you might be right. I may have to go up and get the harvester and see if that'll do it. This isn't doing shit, and it should. Let's just double check the universal bucket. See what it can do. What's it? It's a telehandler. Yeah, wheat, barley. Could have picked it up. Could have picked it up. Can I do this quickly in fast travel? Yeah, I can. Oh, hurrah! I want Giants to have some sort of racking like this, to bring out some sort of racking like this, purely because at the farm I'm doing, the challenge map farm, I want to have the racking. Yeah, anything like, I don't know what you put, dude, but anything like that, whatever you've done to try and promote yourself, yeah, it's considered self-promotion. If we find out you're a streamer, and you're here enough, we'll give you shout outs gladly. But if you try and sort of do shit like that, then the mods will jump on it. Okay. Okay, I've got to unfold it. No. Oh, it is picking some up. Okay. It's definitely the tool's fault. I'm not going to come back for the straw. You can offer me 50. You can offer me $50 for me. I don't care. 20 quid's 20 quid. All right. There you go. 3,000 liters. Can I put that in there? I know where I can, but no. Okay. I'll go over it with the straw. So let's put that back over there. So, like I say, I'm doing this for quickness now. I think the chickens are just in here. We'll just... Thanks for the shout. No worries, Welsh. Very welcome, dude. I think the chickens are just up here, because there's loads of chickens just hanging around. I think this is the chickens up here. Whoop, hello. What the fuck was that? I don't know. I don't know what... Oh, is that the feed thing there? I can't get into that. I think that's the feed thing way down there near the silo. Okay. We'll put it in the silo then. I don't know which one the silo is, but hey. I really don't know which one the silo is. Not that one, obviously, because I've just draped and pipe over it. That one? There we go. There we go. I'll quickly move this over there. We'll quickly go pick that straw up, and then, yeah. Like I say, we've only got about 9 minutes to complete this, and then we're raiding out. Fucking cheat. Fuck you. I'm just clearing up some mess, that's all. That's all I'm doing. Clearing up a bit of mess. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just glad the boss man's not watching. It's fine. He might be watching and lurking and going, "You're a cunt, Matt." But, you know, it is what it is. It's been actually nice to come back onto the community farm again and do some stuff again. I've said this before, when I come onto the community farm, I can literally chill out, relax, and not do a lot. When I say not do a lot, I mean, you know, not think about the direction that the farm has to go in and stuff. I can literally come on and do some farming without having to concentrate on where it's going, what it's doing, and so forth. This maybe not a lot of straw, but I'm just going to pick it up, move it up to a cow barn, drop it off, and yeah, take that back over there, and we're done. We get what we get. I'm not too fussed if we miss a little bit here now. Like I say, straw doesn't sell for a lot, so we're not going to sell it. It's just going to go to a cow barn, and we'll bed them down. I mean, literally, this is how I normally bed my cows down anyway. Normally, I come out with a forage wagon, pick the straw up loose, and just chuck it straight in the cows. I don't bother baling it or anything like that. Because baling it, you've got to break it down again. So, in my eyes, what's the point of baling it to break it up? Bed your cows? Question mark. What do you mean? What? We've got 3 lots of cows on this farm. It was worth coming back for the straw, guys. Look, 12,000 litres of straw. $12,000 litres of straw. All right, we'll come back in. We'll just go to, where is it? That one? No, it's not that one. That one. And we'll collect that one in. Boosh. All right, take this to the nearest cow barn and then park this back up, and we're done. Once again, anybody who's given anything towards the channel today, guys, thank you very much. Much appreciated. You guys that are watching, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed being here as much as I've enjoyed showing you some bits and bobs, revisiting the community farm again. Remember, guys, if you want to come onto the community farm, exclamation swag in chat, create a ticket saying you would like to join the community farm. I think the community farms are this one and Saxingham, or it could be this one in Kinleg. I'm not entirely sure which other one it is. And yeah, Pav or Mr. H will answer those messages thank you, to be able to do that. Mimi's going, how the fuck did that pop up? It's because Crazy Skullman did the command over on YouTube. Yeah. Bed my cows? What was so funny in that? I'm pointing out a fact. You bedded the cows? Well, yeah, I put straw in to give them bedding. What's so funny about that? I don't understand what's so funny about it. Why are we not getting the... Where's the fucking thing for this? Thought it was in here. Smiler, I'm taking the piss. I'm taking the piss, dude. Yeah, I know, but you know, you trying to explain my joke has made it not funny anymore. Don't give the fucking dinosaur a shout out. It'll only encourage him to be a twat. And he's rude because he just burps on stream. Didn't even fucking say sorry or what, you know? Just burped on stream. There we go. It's okay, Mystic. He might have been a sleepwalker when he worked on the farm. Poor cows. Funny, guys. Funny. Morning, Roy. How's it going? Mimi's already done your shout out for your YouTube channel. Make sure you go over there, guys, and have a look at what he's doing. Sometimes he may give you a sneak preview of what he's working on. Sometimes not, but sometimes he'll give you a sneak preview of what he's working on. Sometimes not. Okay, so that's it. That's that done. Dusted. Nice. Okay, turn that off. What we need to do before we log out is we need to save it. Which means, guys, you've missed your chance of coming on and getting permissions if you've got the rows but not been able to do nothing on the farm. Kind of miss your chance. But don't panic if you need permissions and I'm in any of the chats. Just let me know that you're on the farm and you need permissions to actually do some stuff, and I shall come on and just give you permissions to disappear again. But for now, we're going to raid out. Like I say, I've got admin rights, so I can give you guys permissions to come onto the farm. But yeah. So let's see who's about. I know Loopy's on doing some Power Wash Sim, and I know Tav's just either just about to start up or Oh, okay, yeah. Mimi's just sent me the message that guy sent. Yeah, you can't do that, dude. But guys, you guys on YouTube, thank you very much for watching, and I shall say love you bye. Because that's the end of the stream.